It's beer o'clock on Reload Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Brew York Beer, and it's a can of their Viking DNA, described as a smooth, well-balanced porter with subtly smoky undertones. Sounds pretty good. Let's get the can out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass then. Oh, look at this. Oh, can you hear that carbonation? Halfway pouring the beer, the carbonation just come alive in the beer. Wow. It's got a 2-finger tan coloured head. It's a jet black beer in the glass. Looks really good for a porter. So maybe we're looking at a smoked porter here, or maybe just a subtle smoked porter. Viking DNA? Probably. It's black. I mean that in the best possible kind of wording. You know, they were tough guys, yeah? The Vikings, they probably had black blood. I don't know what I'm talking about. On with the review. Aroma. Oh, that smells fantastic. It's got a little bit of lactose in there. Chocolate, coffee, caramel, cappuccino coffee. It really does smell tremendous. Milky and creamy, and oh, I'm gonna dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh my goodness me. Brew York know how to brew a dark style beer. I've had Tonkoko Stout, Tonkoko Imperial Stout, and now this Viking DNA. And I would say their dark ales are just out of this world. They are tremendous. There are some breweries, not just in the UK, but around the world, who just know how to nail a dark beer with roasted malt. And this brewery is one of them. They produce, I had a fantastic tropical parrot something fruity tropical IPA yesterday, which is tremendous. Check out the review for that. It's really good. So I suppose maybe I should be saying that they're a good all-round brewery, that they produce good beers from whatever style they try and achieve. But I think the standout beers are their dark ales. I'm going back to that now. I'm gonna say if I was forced to choose light or dark from Brew York, I'd be saying, starting on this, then give me a Tonkoko, then give me the Imperial Tonkoko. And I think I just sit back in my lounger chair thing in there, and I just fall asleep after drinking those 3 beers. A happy man, a happy man. Chocolate, coffee, caramel, fantastic mouthfeel, probably some lactose in there. There is a little bit of smokiness that they mentioned on the can label. The can description. You don't call them can labels, do you? You call bottle labels, but you don't call them can labels. Maybe the can description is a better way of pronouncing it, or just saying it. As you rock the beer back and forth, look at that conditioning. That's the best way. I'm trying to describe the beer for you. I'm trying to describe the mouthfeel, how good it is. The beer can do that itself if I rock it back and forth. It's got great lace in. Smaller the bubble, the better the beer. Look at that. Looks tremendous. The mouthfeel though is what makes the beer. You've got your chocolate, your coffee and your caramel, which are all gloopy kind of things. They're more or less solids. Well, chocolates are solid until it melts in your mouth, and then it becomes a thick liquid. Same as a latte macchiato, whatever they call it, coffee. Same as caramel if you warm caramel. So while you get these flavours in the beer, you need the mouthfeel to be as fat as them flavours to be able to pass it really as a is a really good beer. There's been the rare occasion where I've had stouts and porters where they've had chocolate, coffee and caramel and they've been as thin as you like, and you're thinking, this doesn't work. This really doesn't work. So it needs to be big and fat and bold, and this is big and fat and bold, and I think that's some lactose and some oats maybe doing that to this particular beer. I think it's tremendous. It's got a nice hop kick on the back end. It's slightly bitter, and probably that bitterness is coming from the roasted malt as well. There's some raisins, some plum, raisin, plum, fig, a little bit of red grape, a little bit of vinous quality coming through. It's absolutely tremendous. So let's read. I got so far with a description. A smooth, well-balanced porter with subtly smoky undertones, formed through a rich blend of 6 different malts. Viking DNA is a nod to the brewery's heritage as the site where the Jorvik Viking Centre was built. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Well done. So, do we have lactose? So we have water, barley, hops, yeast. Wow. Cereals. No mention of lactose. No mention of oats. That's tremendous. That's tremendous. To be able to get that mouthfeel from just malt alone, albeit they've used 6 different varieties of malt, that's tremendous. Fantastic beer. I love that. I really do. And for a porter at, what did we say, 6% ABV, or 5.1% ABV, 5.1% ABV. That's unreal. It's unreal. It's remarkable. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Reload Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.